The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Ethel Bunce, and brought to you in part today by Glamarine. And now, here are the stars of our show speaking for Glamarine.
Honey, what did you do to the car?
I washed it.
I know, but what did you do to these seats? Get them reupholstered?
Nope, I did just what you do. I used Glamarine. I figured it got our sofa looking so bright and new. Why not the car upholstery?
Oh, dear, you certainly did a beautiful job.
Even surprised myself. I put a little Glamarine in water, and all that dirt just wiped away, including that big spot that nothing seemed to take out.
Oh, my dear, that's wonderful.
And you know something?
What?
Cleaning this car upholstery didn't cost me a cent.
Oh, come on.
No, it really didn't. When you finished cleaning all the rugs and upholstery in the house, there was still plenty left for me to clean the car.
Really? Well, aren't you smart? Well, now that you're using Glamarine, too, I better go out and buy some more. Keep it on hand. You know, I got them both. That giant pint plus the giant quart for the price of the quart alone. Only $1.89.
Guess I'm not the only smart one around here, huh?
Whether you're planning to spring clean your home or your car or both, get Glamarine's big spring cleaning combination offer, the giant 98-cent pint free with the giant quart. Both for $1.89 while the supply lasts.
Aren't you people even dressed? I've already been down to the lobby and bought some postcards. Empire State Building, Chinatown, Grant's Tomb.
Oh, that's wonderful,
Bessie, did you look out the window? You can see Times Square.
Mm-hmm. I'm afraid she's more interested in her coloring book, Aunt Effie.
My goodness, Betsy, you're in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what are you girls doing today? I got to go over to our head office here on Fifth Avenue, so I'll be tied up.
I'd like to see a sightseeing tour and also see something in the stores like Macy's and Lord & Taylor.
Well, that's what I thought we'd do, and I would like to take Betsy to Radio City to see the Rockettes.
Wonder if we could get tickets to any television show.
Well, look, whatever you do, I'll meet you all back here at the hotel about 5:30 for dinner.
I'm hungry.
That's all she said since we started on this trip.
I'll help you get dressed, Betsy, and then you and Aunt Effie can go down and have breakfast. I want to take a bath.
All right, fine. I'm hungry, too. Wasn't there somebody you were going to call, dear?
Well, yes, but I don't think I will.
Who? Who do you know in New York?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to call anyway.
Oh, it's her first boyfriend. The one she went steady with in high school, isn't it, dear?
Uh-huh. Stepping out on me, huh?
No, it's just that my mother said that his mother wanted me to call him when she heard we were going to be in New York. And,
Well,
you know.
go ahead. Give him a call. Of course, his wife might not like it.
He's not married. He's an actor, and he's in the theater.
Oh? Well, call him up. Call him up. You always get excited about theatrical people.
Oh, excited. Don't be
What
silly.
do you do?
I just don't like calling him because he's been very successful, and you hate to call up people like that. You don't know whether they'll remember you or not, and it looks as though you're calling them so you can bask in their reflected glory or something, you know.
His mother wanted you to call him, dear. I think you should.
Well, maybe I will. Yes, I think I will.
Remember, when you spring clean your home or your car or both, save with Glamarine's big offer, the giant 98-cent pint free with the giant quart. Both for the price of the quart alone, only $1.89. More than enough Glamarine liquid to make all the rugs and upholstery in the average home professionally bright and clean. And remember, because of the results they get, more people buy Glamarine and then buy it again than all the other rug and upholstery cleaners combined. Get your Glamarine giant quart pint combination today for only $1.89.
Well, your mother wanted me to call, so no, I'm just in town for the day, really. Huh? Oh, well, look, Bob, you're busy. I mean Scott.
What did he do, change his name?
Oh, no, you're busy. Really? Well, it would be fun, but well, wait till I get a pencil. Oh, here, I've got one. Yes, the Blue Ribbon Restaurant, 44th Street. Yeah, 6 o'clock. Well, now look here, are you sure? Oh, Bob. Well, fine, I am, too. I'll see you then. Goodbye. Well, you remembered me all right.
Boy, are you in a tizzy.
Oh, I am not in a
So you're
tizzy.
skipping out on us and having a date for dinner, huh?
Certainly not. We're all going together. I want him to meet my husband and see my daughter.
Look, you didn't mention that to him that we were here.
No, I thought that'd be sort of a cute surprise to him.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise to him. I don't know how cute it'll be. What's his name?
Well, it was Bob Button, but he changed to Scott Saunders. I suppose you have to pick a name that looks nice in lights.
In lights? I never heard of this guy. Is he that successful?
Oh, his mother says he's just done marvelously. He's not really the leading man type. He's sort of the other man, if you know what I mean. The one who doesn't get the girl, you know.
Like he didn't get you, huh?
Stop it,
No,
dear.
I feel sorry for him, the poor guy. He doesn't know what he missed. You make a very nice wife.
Oh, well, thank you.
I meant to tell you really do.
Well, he wanted to get married, but I wanted to go to college, and then he came to New York, and, well, I better take my bath and get dressed up. Oh, thank goodness they have washcloths in here. So many hotels just give you towels, and I hate to wash my face with a slippery towel. It's always a... Ow!
What's the matter?
Oh, my head. Give me a towel.
What? For Pete's sake, what happened? What? Here, towel. What?
Oh, I thought I was turning on the faucet for the tub, and I turned on the shower. I'm just drenched. Oh, look at my hair. It's just ruined.
Oh, boy, are you a sight.
It isn't funny.
Darling, I'm sorry. Well, darling, you know the faucets for the shower are always the ones on
I
top.
wasn't looking. I was bending over the tub, and I just turned the faucet. Oh, look at for a second there. I didn't know what had hit me. That shower went on full blast. Oh, look at me. What'll I do?
Well, honey, you'd better go to a fancy beauty parlor. You can't let an old boyfriend see you looking like a drowned rat.
Oh, darling, you're sweet.
Yeah, go ahead, do that.
You know, you are at times surprisingly understanding, dear.
Listen, if you'd married this fascinating actor fella, you'd be going to fancy hairdressers all the time, dining at Sardi's and the Stork Club and rubbing elbows with celebrities all the time, leading quite a glamorous life instead of being a housewife.
Oh, honey, I wouldn't have cared for that kind of life at all. Not at all. That's just silly. My goodness.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting Mr. Scott Saunders tonight and seeing just what you missed.
And so here I am, right in the middle of my long speech. The one really decent speech I've got in this whole play.
Oh, isn't this fascinating, Aunt Effie? I love your attitude.
Yeah, well, now, look, don't interrupt the poor guy. Let him tell it, girl. Go ahead.
Right in the most dramatic part, the audience suddenly starts laughing. And I wonder what the heck they're laughing at. This is serious stuff.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I realized that when I kissed the leading lady, my mustache had come unglued and was hanging on her chin.
Oh, no.
Honestly, what did you do?
Well, I kept going. You have to. You know, that's show business.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, now, look here. I'm talking all about myself. Tell me about you and this charming young lady right here.
I'm hungry.
Well, it's time we did something about that. After all, when you're in a restaurant, you're supposed to eat instead of talking, aren't you? Oh, look at those pretty blue eyes, just like your mommy.
Well, were you surprised when I walked in here tonight with all my family?
Oh, very pleasantly surprised.
I don't think she should have dumped all of us on you.
Oh, nonsense. I think it's wonderful. I just wish you were all going to be here longer so I could show you more of the sights.
Oh,
well, let's see what I can do to make this one evening memorable. Now, to begin with, you're eating in rather a famous restaurant.
Really?
Yes, you see, this is a bit of old Europe right in New York. The Blue Ribbon has been here about 40, 50 years and has been quite a meeting place for celebrities.
Oh, really? Isn't that exciting?
Joe here. Oh, Joe, I think we ought to order. This young lady's hungry.
I want a hot dog. Oh, Billy, this is not a hot dog place. Then I want a hamburger.
Well, Joe here can get her what she wants, can't you, Joe? Now, these are friends of mine, Joe, from back home, and this is Joe Gaber. How long have you been here, Joe?
Oh, 52 years.
My goodness.
Yes, I've waited on them all. Fritz Kreisler, Victor Herbert.
Victor Herbert.
Victor Herbert came in here?
Yes. In fact, Victor Herbert sat right here in the same booth you are sitting in. Back in 1917 it was, right after a theater party. He sat here until about 4 o'clock in the morning. And I served him May wine while he sat here and wrote, "Kiss Me Again."
Oh, did you hear that? Victor Herbert sat in this very place when he wrote, "Kiss Me Again." Isn't that exciting?
Wait till I tell the folks back home I sat right where Victor Herbert sat when he wrote Kiss Me Again.
Well, now, what would you like to eat? What would you suggest for them, Joe?
Well, I want something. I don't cook at home. I want to be a little adventurous for a change. Don't you?
Well, everything is good. How about sauerbraten and potato dumpling and red cabbage? Or the ram schnitzel. That's the veal with the sour cream gravy. Well, lobsters are very nice.
Well, now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'll just wash up a bit while you ladies order. I came straight from rehearsal.
Oh, yes, sure.
Could I
over it.
Could I speak to you for a minute?
Right where we're sitting.
What?
Could I talk to you in private for a minute?
Oh, yes, of course. Excuse me, would you, dear? I'd better go wash up, too.
We'll return to the couple next door in just a moment.
Babies, you know, have a world of their own. An exciting world of smiling faces, wondrous sounds, fascinating adventure at every turn. A happy, loving world to grow and thrive in. And the finest foods for baby have a world of their own, too. It's called Beechnut Babyland, and it's a very special place. A place where a whole wonderful world of care and attention goes into every beechnut baby food. Like beechnut peas, so extra good and green and sweet to start with, and then prepared so extra carefully. That's why every jar of beechnut peas brings you the special nourishment, the special sun-fresh flavor that comes only from Beechnut Babyland. Treat your baby to the very special goodness of Beechnut Babyland. Get Beechnut, the most babied foods in the world.
Come on, Betsy, dear. Wake up enough to get your nightie on.
Oh, we shouldn't have stayed so long. That poor kid falling asleep in the restaurant.
Lie down, dear. Well, it was so exciting talking to the waiter and Bob and hearing all about the celebrities and eating that marvelous food. How did I look? You didn't even mention my new hairdo.
Darling, you look like $1,000,000. Where'd you go?
Oh, well, Mr. Vincent did it at some place called Emil's.
Oh?
Of course, I'll never be able to do it this way myself. Think I looked all right to show off for my old boyfriend?
I do indeed.
Well, didn't you think he was nice?
I did. Very charming, very interesting, very amusing.
Oh, he does lead a thrilling life, traveling on tours with plays, going to London, Hollywood. I think the fact that he didn't want to talk about his work too much shows that he isn't a show-off, you know?
Uh-huh.
In a way, I feel badly to think I surprised him so many of us to take to dinner. But I guess he can afford it.
No reason why he can't. He used my money.
Where's my toothbrush? What did you say, dear?
Well, the truth is, sweetheart, he didn't expect quite so many. As a matter of fact,
here it is. Here it is. You know, I'm glad he's successful. I guess there's so many actors who don't get their lucky break. And when we get home, his mother will be so proud when I tell her how well he looks and how well he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you start to say?
Nothing important, darling. I've even forgotten.
You know something? I think you were just a little bit jealous. Oh, yes, you were, honey. But I looked at the two of you there tonight and I thought, oh, I'm glad I've got you.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad you have me too, honey. Look, I may not be as charming or amusing or interesting, but I am reliable. I bring home the bacon.
Oh, silly. Oh, I'm getting homesick.
Now, none of that. Tomorrow we're off to Boston.
The Couple Next Door is written by Peg Lynch and stars Peg Lynch and Ethel Bunce with Francie Myers, Margaret Hamilton, Carl Frank, and Rudolph Weiss, and is produced by Walter